In this video, we're going to compare side by side BullX Neo and Photon so you will be able to have the best tool to trade meme coins, because you know it more than anyone. If you don't have the right tools, you're gonna be left in the dust, lose a lot of money. But if you have the best tool, then you're gonna make a lot. And particularly if you see the details that one of them has, that is clearly changing the game. We are going to start with the most interesting part first, which is the Explorer for Photon, where everyone create their new meme coin. And left side, right side, at first eye, there's not so much difference, but actually there is. First thing is that you can have more meme coins on the same screen on BullX Neo versus Photon. It's about one more meme coin. That's the first thing. Then about the data, we have the number of top holders. Top holders hold 6%, the developer holds 0%, and the number of sniper. Similar here, we have the developer holding and the number of sniper, and the top 10 holders, the data is not always loaded. We can see it here, but there's one information. If let's go into the graduated soon, about to graduate. Let me remove all my filters on BullX. There you go. So here we have some information. 17 snipers. On Photon, I do not see any sniper. I do see the number of holders on both sides, but then one information that I like that we have on BullX as well is that you can see the number of people who are using a trading bot, like Trojan, BullX, Photon, BonkBot, any of those. And it's a good indicator to know how many are humans in it. Then another thing, the chart. So that gives me an information right away. I know that this is a farm, this is a farm, this is a farm, and I don't need to go in. This is a farm as well, just by how the charts look. And I think that's a really powerful feature. Now, when you check the graduated tab, you will have the similar information, except again, you will have the snipers here, and you see them sometime on Photon. It just seems that Photon doesn't detect all the snipers compared to BullX. For example, this one, I have a quite high number of snipers, 17, versus here. Now for the filtering, I can put the dev holding, the holders, the insider wallet supply, the sniper wallets, the bot users, and then all the other filters that you know. Here on Photon, it will be holders count same, the dev holding, the snipers, and that's it. I do not have the insiders and the rats. And that's a pity, because that's something that I like to know. I do not want the insiders to own more than 10% of the supplies. Otherwise, I'm going to get wrecked. So you see those rats here are the insiders, and you will not have that on Photon. So which one is better to find meme coins on Pump.Phone? I would give the points to BullX. Now let's go into a chart and see which one is better. When I click on the chart, I have it here, and I have my buy orders on BullX. On Photon, on a smaller window, I do not have that. I see this information, I see the 1 billion supply, I see the price, okay. But you will see there are some other functionality that are pretty important. I have to make the window a lot larger, and then I will see the buy and sell option. But what I want to see first is the information that I get for the top traders and the holders. Because I always check the holders when I'm going into a coin to know what kind of people we have in. That's, by the way, quite strange that we have something that is going in a range like that. Let me put here on the 1 second chart as well. And that's the only information that I have. But if I go on BullX, then I will go on the holders. And in the holders tab, I absolutely love it, because I can see the evolution of the holders, the top 10 holders, the bot users, and the insiders holding. Now, what is important is that see the sold balance of the top holders. And of course, I want to know if I am in with rich people or poor people, because ain't no way I want to play with poor people here. And see, apparently it's pretty good actually. The holder tab on this one seems quite nice. So because I have more information about the holders tab on BullX, and I also like to have the billion supply. I don't care to see it big. Why? Because every coins that are launched on Pump.Phone have 1 billion supply. Now, the volume, everything, some people may like that, but I think it's a waste of space, and I would like to have other information that are more important. Like, I could be at the top of the window and do not even have the buy button. I think this is too bad. So for this side, I'm gonna give the point to BullX. Now let's do a buy and a sell order to see the process into it. And you're gonna see that actually in the orders, there's a secret, something you can use that is really, really game changing and make quite good money with it. So how to buy? Well, it's simple. You go on buy or sell and you put the amount. I say I want to buy 0.25. Okay. I can use buy the dip, which means like when the market drops by 20%, I will buy whatever amount I put in. So either I put the market cap thing or a target. Target line can be cool. You can adjust it as you want. Let's put it like that, let's say, and I say I want to buy 0.25. So actually we might be buying the dip pretty fast because I think this is probably not so much a good coin. And I'm not surprised there was a lot of snipers as it was shared on Twitter, and it's probably people with bots scanning all the tweets. Now for the sell, same, I have some auto sell, some insta sell. I can put this, I can put the take profit, and I can put a target line similar to the one we just had. Now let's check on the side of a BullX. For the market, I can put whatever amount I want to buy in, 0.25, same. And I can buy directly like that, or I can use those buttons, and I have limit orders. Now limit orders, I can easily say I want to buy when the price go down or the price go up, whatever, and the amount that I want, which is pretty cool, I think, because that's really, really helpful to choose. I hope my order didn't go through, or it went through. Till now, it seems that the price is crashing. I have zero interest into this coin. It was just to show you. For the speed on both sides, it seems to be pretty much the same. Maybe BullX is slightly faster. Yeah, it seems that this one comes in batch, and on BullX it comes more like right when the thing arrives. So BullX, what is easy is I can put the buy and sell amount. Let's say here I'm gonna buy 0.25 and I have the auto sell. So I can click here, I select it. If I place a buy order, boom, automatically we have all our take profit created. And I could have put a stop loss. And that's a killing feature for the automation. I just one click to cancel them. Pretty easy. Same sell, I could put a limit order sell, I could put some DCA. I have all the freedom. Let's go out this coin. I don't know if it's a real one or not. For the buy and sell, because it's easier on BullX and I have the information that I want and more freedom, well, I give the point again to BullX. Before we start this video, you are free to use my links or not in the description, but just to let you know, if you don't use it and you type yourself the address, then you will be stuck on the waiting list where there is more than 300,000 people for BullX. But if you use my link, you will get also a discount on the fee. So just click the link in the description and I will put it also in the comments. Same for Photon. And for Photon, there is no waiting list. You can use my link or not use my link. It doesn't matter. Now, let's say you want to trade other kind of meme coins. You could go into trending. This is something that I rarely use. And we will have it here on BullX into explore, either on new pairs or trending, and say we want to be trending in the last hours, 1 month, whatever it is. You will have everything that is trending. Same thing here. Let's put trending in the last 24 hours, okay, new pairs, go. And on Photon, I will have quite a big dashboard where actually the buy button is pretty far away. And I don't know why they make it so large, the audits, which is the mint authority disabled and everything, the security of the coin. Because if you buy something that was created on Photon, everything is green already. So I like that on BullX it's just a tick like this. And if I want to over and see it, okay. But if you use those tools, I bet you already know this. Otherwise, it means you're not subscribed to Handsome Finance, and that's quite sad. So you will have the same kind of information on both of them. Just the other thing that is a personal opinion, but the fact that on Photon you have everything the same color and kind of the same font, I do not know which information is important. While if I check on a BullX, I will have the volume in a different color, the market cap in a different color if it's big. I will have the number of swaps. I will have those information that stands out a bit more. Now, I could make a draw between them. It's kind of the same thing, but I would still say that BullX is slightly better on this. Also because I would see more coins on the same page on BullX than on Photon, which is the same. Huh? If I see more meme coins on one page, there's more chance that I can find the right one. And that's for that pretty important to me. That means if I'm full screen, it's not only one more coin, it's 3 more coins or almost 6 more coins that we'll see on BullX compared to Photon. You see that? And that's a massive difference. Also, the picture is much easier to see on BullX because they make those big square instead of Photon where it's the small circle. I like to see a big meme. So for this part, again, I have to give the point to BullX. Now for automation and all our orders, we can see them on this page for the limit orders and DCA. And we have the automation here on BullX where I can see all my open orders. I can click on the trash if I want to leave them or cancel all. It's pretty easy. While here, I will have also the trash right here. It's quite similar on both sides, so I'm going to put 1 point to each. Now, if I want to analyze my portfolio, how much I made recently, then here I have the information on BullX, and on Photon, I just don't have. I just do not have this information. So, of course, points to BullX because it's pretty cool to follow that. My realized P&L, unrealized P&L, how much I made, how much I spent, and also the token that I'm holding and the amount that I'm trading. Now, before we go into one of the part that is the most important, we are going to go into one of the most boring one, but also important, the wallet manager. So on Photon, we have our wallet management here. I have my one wallet, and it says my wallets, but I do not have any options to create new wallets or import them. And that's quite sad. While if I'm on BullX, I can literally create a wallet, a group, distribute my soul between them, consolidate, and that's a lot better. There's one thing that I prefer on Photon that is not on BullX is when I click on deposit, I can either, actually, why is that? I must be stupid because I don't know how to create the other wallet. Here, split, let's say 0.1. Okay, so I have to enter the amount that I want to deposit on it. That's a bit strange. Otherwise, I do a specific amount. But what I like is here, I can deposit with MoonPay. So some people want to top up with their card. That's pretty cool. It's a good functionality, but otherwise it's confusing to me. And I do not see the multi-wallet. So for this part, I will give the point again to a BullX. Which means, by the way, when you go into a buy, I can click on wallet and buy from 3 wallets. Well, I do not have Solana in this wallet, but I will see, okay, I have in this one 32 Solana and that one 2 Solana. So I can make a buy and it will split between my wallets. And that's genius because like this, I can have my holding separated around it. And that's, I think, a way better way to trade meme coins. Also, I could have a wallet that is only for pump fund and then another wallet that is for coins that are between $1 million to $10 million market cap. Wallet management is important, and for that reason, BullX get a point again. Let's go into the meaty part because you may see this. You're like, what? Why is that? You didn't buy this coin, Antoine, but you're selling it. Look at that. This guy like topping it perfectly. Let me explain you what happened here. With a BullX Neo, I can go into the holder tabs and I have all the information that we saw before. It's pretty important because you will see if the top 10 holders is growing, it might be a good thing, it might be where it's accumulating. But what happened is when I hover my mouse over any wallet, I will see their 30-day win rate and their 30-day P&L, which means not only I can see if the people who are the top holders are rich or poor, because if they are poor and they start to make some money, they're going to sell right away. As you can see, this guy have 500 Solana in his wallet. How many did he sell? Probably nothing. And he bought 26K of it and I haven't sold any. So when I click on him now, I will have all the information about his wallet. The realized P&L in the last 7 days, 24 hours, 12 hours, Let's put all. I see when he was trading, and I can see all his previous trade. See if I like his style of trading. For example, Mother, you see like he bought 5 hours ago, 5 hours ago, 2 hours ago. It's not someone who is doing like pump and dump directly. He sold this N2, for example. That's the kind of information you want to see. And where it's magical, here, I can rename this wallet. I'm gonna put Mother Trader, because that's the one he was in. Normally I would put, of course, a better one. I like as well usually to put the win rate. Let's say it was 40% win rate. I don't remember. Does he have a specific kind of trade? Brain Road, Kazar. I would just put like sporadic. There we go. And I can click alert. Boom. So what's happening now is here on the bottom left, I have the little alert part. Oh, by the way, of course, like the point to analyze holders and everything, it goes to BullX. But now a functionality that you do not have on Phantom is the wallet tracking. So I can see what's happening on all the wallets that I track, what are they buying and selling in real time, and I see it on the chart. Because you see the person that I was just having before. Weirdly, it timed perfectly every top. So when this guy is making another buy, my 40% win rate big on zero bro, I'm probably gonna look twice. And all the alerts, I would get my little notification. This guy sold his limbo. He bought here, sold here. Let's put on 15-minute chart. Wow. I don't know if he was an insider or whatever, but that boy printed like a madman. So if you see someone selling like that, they probably should not go in. And that's here, I can go into the wallet track. In the wallet tracker, I can see all the wallets that I'm following. I can change their tags, change their name, remove them, keep the alert on. And what I love is just I'm doing my research of wallets in one tool, following them in the same tool, and I have the alerts of what they buy and sell in the same tool. Photon does not have that. So again, the point only goes to BullX. I don't know what they're doing at Photon. Like seriously, they have my contact. They could have just called me and say, hey, you know what? We never trade meme coins. Can you tell us what we should do? Yes, so first remove the things we don't care. Like here, initial liquidity. Why do they have all 60 sold? Because all those ones, all those coins were created on pop.fun. So why are you showing me information that is the same for every coin? It doesn't make sense. I don't know why they do this, unless it get launched outside pump.fun, but that's not the case for 99% of the time. So I don't think it's that important. And even when it was, we're still not trading like a year ago. So I don't know why they do it like that. Anyways, let's go on another functionality, which is the multi-chart. Multi-chart, it's, as the name says, you have multiple charts on the same screen, which means you can put all your sheeters that you ape in right on the screen here. You can place an order, a buy or a sell, you choose from all your wallets, and you can even create some tabs. So you can create some category with all your favorite coins that you want to see in for all your main portfolio. This is pretty powerful as well. Do we have this on Photon? No, but we have the holding, which is not bad for our wallet. Let's sell 100%, quick sell, there we go. Change in PNL, refresh PNL, remaining sold, invested. It doesn't, there we go. Now it's refreshed. So I have a little bit of the information, but no multi-chart. So I'm sorry, but I have no choice but to give the point to BullX. Also, actually, the referral program on BullX is better. So if you join with my link and then after you refer some friends or you share them some links and stuff like that, you may earn more. Well, I think the score speaks for itself. BullX seems to be way better at this time. Now, the difference you could have between those two is the speed of BullX versus the speed of Photon. But for the data, we saw that it's almost the same or at 1 or 2 seconds. So a naked eye will not be able to spot the difference. However, for the transaction speed, when you buy and sell, it's going to depend mostly from the congestion on Solana and from the fees you put. So I did a full video on how to do this, how to configure it properly, because speed is everything in this game. You can check out this video here, and here is a cheat code. If you click on China at the bottom here, then it attracts naturally the Chinese whale into your meme coins. But more important than that, don't forget one thing, click the link in the description, subscribe. No, what is important in all this is also stay handsome. Ciao.